Joe Ragusa.
And I'm Alice Warford.
And you're watching The W. Each year, the United States averages about 10,000 thunderstorms, 5,000 floods, 1,300 tornadoes, and 2 Atlantic hurricanes, as well as widespread droughts and wildfires. Weather, water, and climate events cause an average of approximately 6,500 deaths and 15 billion in damage per year, and are responsible for some 90% of all personally declared disasters, about one-third of the U.S. economy, some $3 trillion in sensitive to weather and climate. The broadcast meteorologist is the face and personality that people turn to for weather information.
California was declared drought-free for the first time in 7 years. California weather is nothing if not changing frequently, and good or bad weather cycles appear to be the new norm for the state. Joe Ragusa and Ryan Donnery give us some information on the droughts and wildfires in California. They share what these weather conditions are, how they happen, and how to stay safe.
I'm Ryan Donnery.
And I'm Joe Ragusa.
And today we'll be discussing droughts and wildfires in California.
For those who aren't familiar with these types of weather conditions, droughts are a period of abnormally low rainfall caused by no rain over a long period of time, leading to a shortage of water, which then may cause a wildfire. A wildfire is a large, destructive fire that spreads quickly over woodland or brush.
Recently, California was declared drought-free for the first time in 7 years. California weather is nothing if not changing frequently, and good or bad weather cycles appear to be the new norm for the state.
During a speech at the American Water Works Association conference in Sacramento on Tuesday, March 26, 2019, California Secretary for Natural Resources Wade Crawford said that he expects wet winters will be wetter and dry winters will be drier.
As for wildfires, increased temperatures caused by global warming mean there is now more dry wood to burn, and the need for more effective efforts to contain fires. This means that large wildfires of the kind seen in 2018 can now happen in any year, regardless of how wet the previous winter was.
Last year was California's most destructive and deadly wildfire season on record. According to Time magazine, pictures beamed around the world revealed the havoc wrought as fires devastated the whole communities. During the winter, moisture in the form of precipitation is delivered to California by a fast-moving band of air called the jet stream.
Wildfires across California in 2018 killed at least 80 people and left nearly 1,000 others missing, officials say. 10,321 structures have been destroyed from these wildfires. If you are caught in a wildfire, in order to stay safe, you must wear protective clothing, stay low to the ground, find downhill routes, makeshift respirator, breathing inside your shirt, stay away from canyons, and if you are told to evacuate, do so immediately.
Northern California's deadly Campfire has become the state's most destructive wildfire in about a century, killing 77 of those 80.
The Red Cross is providing both shelter and emotional support for evacuees. You can visit redcross.org or text Red Cross, all caps, to 90999 to make an automatic $10 donation.
I'm Joe Ragusa.
And I'm Ryan Donnery.
And this is The W.
By now, all of you have heard about the most recent tornado and its devastation in Alabama. Here are Sydney Roel and John Bacardi talking about the effects of tornadoes and how to stay safe if you are ever caught in an area where tornadoes occur. Listen carefully at the end of the broadcast where they give you information on how you can help those affected.
Hi, I'm Sydney Rell.
And I'm John Bacardi.
And you're watching The W. Most tornadoes are found in the Great Plains of the central United States. This is an ideal environment for the formation of severe thunderstorms. In this area, known as Tornado Alley, storms are caused when dry, cold air moving south from Canada meets warm, moist air traveling north from the Gulf of Mexico.
A tornado is a rotating funnel-shaped cloud that extends from a thunderstorm to the ground with winds that can reach up to 300 miles per hour. Tornadoes are formed by winds rotating at very high speeds, usually in a counterclockwise direction. In a year, the average rainfall in a tornado is 43.2 inches. Tornadoes can occur when a warm front meets a cold front, forming a thunderstorm, which can then form one or more tornadoes. The average temperature of a tornado is 54.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The intense low pressure during a tornado is caused by high wind speeds and rapid rotation.
There have only been a few reliable measurements of the pressure inside of a tornado, but in a strong tornado, it can be as much as 100 millibars lower than the general atmospheric pressure. Tornado forecasters can't provide the same kind of warning that hurricane watchers can, but they can do enough to save lives. Today, the average warning time for a tornado alert is 13 minutes. Tornadoes can also be identified by warning signs, including a dark, greenish sky, large hail, and a powerful train-like roar.
The most recent tornado occurred in Lee County, Alabama on Sunday, March 3, 2019. The first tornado warning for Lee County was issued at 2:58 p.m. The first reports of damage came just 5 minutes later. A warning for a second tornado was issued at 3:38 p.m., with the first reports of damage coming 13 minutes later. At least a dozen tornadoes touched down in Alabama and Georgia on Sunday afternoon. In the hours that followed, multiple tornadoes ripped through the southeast, killing at least 23 people and leaving a trail of rubble. The reported deaths were all in Lee County, Alabama, where 2 tornadoes, one being at least half-mile wide, wrecked homes and uprooted trees.
Our hearts and prayers go out to those who lost their lives in the storms that hit Lee County on March 3rd. Donations of cleaning supplies, clothing, infant care, and canned goods are still needed. Donations can be made to the Dream Center at 1103 North Donahue Drive in Auburn, Alabama, and donations may also be made to Lambert Transfer Storage at 1102 Fox Trail, Opelika, Alabama, between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Cash donations can be made by the redcross.org website and choosing Lee County as the beneficiary. Thank you for watching. I'm Sydney Rell.
And I'm John Bacardi.
And this is The W.
Natural disasters affect people's lives in more ways than one. I share information on earthquakes and tsunamis which can create billions of dollars in damage and destroy lives. Time and time again, we watch on the news as disasters strike. Although we can do nothing to prevent them, we can do everything in our power to be prepared for them.
Hurricane season in the Atlantic runs from June 1st to November 30th. They also explain how the Philippines is in the most dangerous out of all countries and how they always have to be prepared to get ready to get safety. If you have never been in a severe hurricane and have no idea what to do if one occurs, Todd Hawkins and James Stutz explain in the next story some of the factors and make of a hurricane dangers. Hurricanes are by far most common in the Pacific Ocean, with the Western Pacific being more active. In some years, the Philippines are struck by more than 20 tropical storms and typhoons. Hurricane season in the Atlantic runs from June 1st to November 30th. They also explained how the Philippines is in the most danger out of almost all countries and how they always have to be prepared and ready to get to safety.
Hi, I'm James Stutz,
And I'm Tyler Hawkins.
and this is The W. When living in humid areas off the coast, the chance of a hurricane is possible, so it is important to be ready and take necessary precautions to stay safe. Hurricane season in the Atlantic runs from June 1st to November 30th. However, storms outside of these dates are not unheard of. As you can see from the graph, based on the average of 150 years of storms, activity ramps up in August and peaks once in early September, then again in October. Hurricanes are by far most common in the Pacific Ocean, with the Western Pacific being most active. In some years, the Philippines are struck by more than 20 tropical storms and typhoons. Hurricane wind speeds can range from 75 miles per hour to 156 miles per hour, with high pressure and heavy rainfall. The clockwise rotation of the air in the northern hemisphere associated with these high-pressure systems often cause hurricanes to stray from their initial east-to-west movement and curve northward. Hurricanes often produce serious flooding and often flash floods, and with the high wind speeds, the storm can be unpredictable, with flying debris and tree falling. With these factors in play, hurricanes can be extremely dangerous, so it is vital you prepare yourself to the best of your ability to stay safe and dry.
Going outside is most definitely a hazard because of strong winds and potential debris flying around. If you must stay outside, stay away from low-lying areas to avoid floods. The best place to be is inside, but stay away from windows and stay in the room in the middle of your house or shelter similar to a closet or bathroom. During the storm, you should not take a shower or use a phone due to an increased risk of lightning strikes. Aside from safety concerns, hurricanes can have a negative impact to the economy. Category 4 and 5 hurricanes can lower U.S. production and increase unemployment. Studies show that business, such as restaurants and clothing stores, might slow down during and immediately after storms hit. However, before long, rebuilding starts leading to car purchases and constructions that boost economic activity to replace property that was wiped out.
I'm James Stutz,
And I'm Tyler Hawkins.
and this is the W.
In the United States, the National Weather Service defines a blizzard as a severe snowstorm characterized by strong winds causing blowing snow that results in low visibilities. The difference between a blizzard and a snowstorm is the strength of the wind, not the amount of snow. In this episode, Pat Hickey discusses the effects of blizzards and ice storms and how to prepare if there is one in your area.
I'm Patrick Hickey, and this is the W. In the United States, the National Weather Service defines a blizzard as a severe snowstorm categorized by strong winds causing blowing snow that results in low visibilities. The difference between a blizzard and a snowstorm is the strength of the wind, not the amount of snow. Blizzards occur when low-pressure weather systems combine with geographical features to bring cold northern air in contact with warm and humid southern air. A low-pressure area is a region where the atmospheric pressure at sea level is below that of surrounding locations. These weather systems have the low pressure at the center. Cold air from the north and warm air from the south rush in towards the low-pressure area. As the low-pressure systems develop, the cold and warm air start circulating in counterclockwise fashion around the low-pressure center. During a blizzard, you should take some necessary safety precautions to prepare. Stock up on food and water, have some source of heat if your house power goes out, stay inside, do not go outside, and stay off the roads where possible, as the conditions will be harsh and not safe to drive on. It has been a mild winter in the Northeast this winter. However, one of the most powerful storms in recent history from the Denver metro area on March 12, 2019, produced the lowest barometric pressure in the state's history. It recorded a whopping 975 millibars, which is roughly equivalent to a Category 2 hurricane. During this major pressure change, according to the National Weather Service, winds reached around 80 miles per hour and inflicted serious damage to eastern Colorado. Total storm varied, as reported by the National Weather Service and its trained weather spotters, from 5 to 20 inches. Spring is here, and on the Northeast, we won't have to worry about potential blizzards damaging our cities until next winter. I'm Patrick Hickey. Stay safe, and back to you in the studio.
Last but not least, and some not weather-related stories, Sustainable Westchester is an environmental non-profit organization that represents nearly 1 million residents in Westchester County in New York. In a contest sponsored by Sustainable Westchester, high school students across Westchester had the chance to create an informational video about electric vehicles. Before they left to start their senior internships, Westlake students Tommy Rubino, Miguel Catarino, Dean Capica, Sean Martin, and Justin Novello produced this video for the contest, and as of today, have over 750 views on YouTube. For everyone at Westlake, we wish you guys good luck at the award ceremony on May 18th.
Our junior reporters, John Blacardi and Joe Ragusa, captured our seniors' unofficial last day of high school. Let's watch as Westlake's graduating class of 2019 pulls one last prank and says goodbye to their senior year.
Hi, I'm John Bacardi here with the W. Today's the seniors' last day, and they're doing their annual senior prank. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna interview a couple of them, see how they're doing, what they plan on doing with their life, and how they liked high school. Mr. W. Mr. W. Yes, sir.
John, get out.
I need it for extra credit.
Yeah.
Nobody claims I'll sit in my office for the day. Thank you. We are running a building here for underclassmen.
Sorry. This is quite the intense senior prank. Now we're going to interview some seniors and see where they're going to college and what they plan on majoring in.
Yeah.
First, we're going to get Tommy. Tommy, where are you going to college?
First rule in broadcast, never give me the mic. Now I have full control.
Now I'm here with Taylor Steinman. Taylor, where are you going to college?
What do you plan on majoring in?
I'm okay. I broke the chair though.
Let me tell you something.
I took the chair. Taylor, what do you plan on majoring in?
Undecided right now, but probably entrepreneurship.
Okay. And what do you want to do after college?
Be loaded.
Hey, that's quite the life goal. I'm here with Mr. Giovanni. He was tasked with keeping the seniors intact and not letting them run amok at the school. So what did you have to do?
Just watch them and make sure they didn't make too much noise.
Alright, that's pretty cool. And what do you think about the senior break?
True?
Yeah. Oh.
Sometimes it's better not to say anything.
Thank you. Have a good day.
What can I do?
Now we're here.
I don't have my handcuffs.
Watching Bob try and figure out how to take care of the seniors.
They do get to have some fun.
Some of the seniors are trying to cut school, and Bob is on the move, trying to get them. Joe, they all just got corralled, and now they gotta go get in trouble. Here's Taylor again. You can see where they're all going to college. I can't ask them individually. But what did you guys think this senior year?
It was not that great.
When you guys know what you're doing, you go inside and let them know where you're going.
Extremely boring.
Went too fast. Can't wait for college. Next question.
Did you guys like the senior break this year?
No. Loved it. We're not doing anything. Just kidding. Forget that. We got in trouble.
J-Mac, yo, we gotta get
I'm here with fan favorite J-Mac. J-Mac, where are you going to college?
Stonebridge University.
And what do you plan on majoring in?
I don't know.
Okay, do you have any ideas? You're going in understanding? Nursing. Nursing? Okay, congratulations. What do you plan on doing after college?
Working.
Doctor J-Mac?
Dr. Mac?
Dr. Mac.
Ask me a question.
Alright, we're here with the new girl. Where are you going to college?
She's from Florida, guys.
Do you know what you want to major in when you pick your college? Okay, and then what do you want to do after college?
Be a psychologist.
Alright, sounds like a good plan. You're back in the cafeteria with their high quality. I had like 4 great ideas for pranks. One of them, I was gonna rent a cow for the day and bring it upstairs. Cows can't walk downstairs, so there'd just be a cow upstairs until I brought it down the elevator at like 2:45. It's hilarious, right? Everybody said no. You wanna know why? Because they don't have free will. They don't have a single like living soul in their body that doesn't want to follow. Where are you guys going to college?
I'm gonna go in Hova.
Penn State.
Oh wow, big schools. All right. What are you guys planning on majoring in?
Business finance.
Architectural engineering.
All right, cool. Big money. What do you guys want to do after college?
Make money.
Get a job.
Big money, guys. All right, thank you guys. What do you guys think about the senior break?
I thought it was pretty bad. The only good part was the cars outside.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I didn't really take part in it.
What's the point of sitting in the cafeteria?
I think it's just to like show that you guys are done with the school. I don't know, maybe it's got like some speeches and things. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we are here with security man Bob. Bob, what do you think about the senior break?
Well, I understand that it's a tradition that goes back a long ways, and boys and girls will be girls and boys will be boys. You know how that goes. So But I must say one thing, good luck to everybody in the future.
Oh, that's cute. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching the W. We'll see you next time with updates from our school.